Welcome, parents, children, teachers, and everyone present here today. Thank you for gracing us with your presence and making this event a joyful one. Ladies and gentlemen, this show today was put up by the Balsans team. The Balsans team was established 2 years ago. The founder, Miss Radhi Priya Balsan, is the woman behind today's show. She has achieved many things in the performing arts field. She has won many Toastmasters competitions. She teaches dance, drama, speech, and storytelling at many art schools. The main aim of Balsans is to create a platform for kids to express themselves. Miss Radhi Priya Balsan was inspired by this idea because, as a kid, she did not have such opportunities. She hopes to create a platform through her classes so that children can nurture their talents and find their place on stage. However, none of her talents would have manifested today without the guide of her guru, her master, Mr. Ravi Shankar. Today, we would like to honor him by inviting him on stage to say a word or two. Let's welcome Master Mr. Ravi Shankar on stage.
The word master is too big for me, actually. There's much more bigger people have done so many things in our society and communities. What I have done is basically embrace social stuffs and amalgamate into theatre and dance. That's what we have done in our arts. And we have created Tirala Ragam, story on alcoholism, child abuse, women abuse. We have created Nadivan, about 6 scenes and Shiva and everything as well. We have recently created the Samhavidya, story about 10 women in the struggle. Malaysia, once upon a time, ஒரு காலத்தில் வந்து it's either ஒரு கட்டத்தில் வந்து டான்ஸ் பண்ணுறவங்க மட்டும் தான் இருப்பாங்க. கிளாசிக்கல் டான்ஸ் ஜான்ரும் சரி, சினிமேட்டிக் டான்ஸ் பண்ணுறவங்க. இன்னொரு சைடு வந்து ஸ்டேஜ் பிளே மட்டும் தான் பண்ணுறவங்க. Like people like S.P. Bala always been doing all these things as well. Now, what I thought of it, okay, why do not combine theatre and dance, which is prevalent in UK, in Los Angeles, in Taipei, in any other country. But Malaysia, dance and theatre is something unique, and that's what we created. Whenever we come for production, we have our performing artists to embrace. They can act and they can dance. And this is where I met Radhi Priya, and Radhi was so fresh when came in, and so that's why we molded her and everything as well. And she did few characters in Nadivan, in Silapatiga Ramesh, in Dasamavidya, in Bleeding Sarangi. Recently she did directing with Lil'Krishna's event Jananam, a beautiful story on autism. So when you do performing arts, alagana vishayatha pananonu illa. Sometimes there's a story in every single thing we live. A story on transsexuality, story on alcoholism, stories on autism child, story about a lot of things are there. We have to embrace and build up on performing arts, because nowadays people do not read. Everything is online and everything as well. So when you bring it up online, on stage, people embrace that, and I think this is such a mammoth effort. Radhi Priya came out to do Lil'Krishna and the story. When the kids, it's not easy to handle kids. Yeah, it's the kids when their mindset and their mentality, it's very short term. Listen, but today we are not here to see the perfect Meera or the perfect Krishna or the perfect Gopis or Gopakas. No, we want to see the innocence of them, how they present. And our blessing should be always there for these kids, because these kids one day they're going to be the great directors, the great performing artists. They can be a doctor, lawyer, engineer, or any designer, but still have passion for performing arts. And as parents, we should encourage them from the young age to go for performing arts. That is what the Chinese community is doing. They're sending the kids for piano classes, ballet classes, but our Indian community, we have to embrace a lot of things as well, because there's so many things around us, especially in the area we park upon, everyone we are neighbors. All our friends, dance institutes, and everyone, we're neighbors and we know each other and we try our level best. But the community support should be there to come and do performing arts. From child to teenager to adult, that's actually an evolution. And of course, in future, those wants to make career out of this. Like we know like Varisha Ka, those days and how she started off and everything as well. And she's one of the well-known Bharatanatyam and Kuchipudi exponent in Malaysia. எத்தனை பேர் இருக்காங்க எத்தனை பேர் அரங்கேற்றம் பண்ணிட்டு end of the day they will just pack all their salangas and all their dharmapuram pattu and they don't come back again to do anything for the society. But we should do something about it. If not, on the Kalai வந்து definitely will slowly fade off பண்ணிடும். And end of the day we shouldn't be questioning where is our Mahabharata, where is our Ramayana, where is our Shakuntala. இதெல்லாம் இருக்கு, but we don't embrace this. And of course, being apart out of India, Malaysia and Singapore, we are very strong in our language and we have a very good pride in our culture. And I think we should uphold this. And with whatever sources we have, whatever that we can support performing artists, we should be able to do that. Okay? So I don't think that I'm educating anything as well, but this is what the scenario in Malaysia as well. We need support from the community. And I believe Radhi Priya's first step, this is not going to be the first step here. It's going to be more bigger things to come for her, and we wish her all the best from the Malaysian Performing Arts Society. And we would also like to contribute a small amount, 1,000 ringgit for her effort for today's event. This is from the Malaysian Performing Arts Society for what she has done. And yes, Ravi, I'll pass you the stuff later. Thank you.
This drama today, Lil'Krishna and his magical flute, depicts a story of friendship, love, and trust amongst a group of friends. Despite the fact that Krishna and his friends loved to get into mischief together, Krishna was the sweetheart of Vrindavan. Every time his friends faced challenges, Krishna would help them solve their problems through his magical flute. Krishna's magical flute plays music that takes you to a whole new dimension. It's out of the world, literally. The music will allow you to experience some of the great spiritual figures in ancient history which you never thought you could catch a glimpse of. Now, let us all sit back, relax, and watch Krishna and his friends as they mesmerize you with heavenly music and incredible dancing. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for the kids, Lil'Krishna and his magical flute. Thank you.
A long time ago, during the age of Dwapara, there lived a king named Kamsa. Kamsa ruled over Madura. He was a wicked and merciless man. Everyone in Madura was terrified by their king.
King Kamsa had a cousin named Devki. Devki was married to Vasudev. On the day of the wedding, there was a loud booming voice from the skies that warned King Kamsa, "Oh Kamsa, the eighth son born to Devki will be the cause of your death." Hearing this, Kamsa was frightened.
He imprisoned Devaki and Vasudev in the dungeons. Kamsa killed every child born to Devaki and Vasudev without thinking twice.
It was the 8th day of the month of Shravan. There was a terrible storm. Miraculously, the prison gate swung open. Vasudev took baby Krishna and switched him with a baby girl born to his friend Nanda and Yashoda of Gokul.
When Kamsa realized it was a baby girl, he did not kill the baby. Devaki and Vasudev left the dungeons of Kamsa. And so begins the story of Lil'Krishna and his magical flute.